Hello everybody, this is your old friend RJ City, and today we'll be watching the trailer to 1977's Bobby Deerfield, starring Al Pacino. I had no idea that this even existed. I was like, how did I miss this? There was a Pacino film in 1970. Not that I'm this huge Pacino fan, but you'd think you would know pretty much all of the films. So I looked it up. He did The Godfather Part 2, Serpico, Dog Day Afternoon, all before this. And then this, and there's apparently a reason that a lot of people don't talk about this, because it's not very good. That remains to be seen. Let's put that theory to the test. Without any further ado, here is the trailer to 1977's Bobby Deerfield.
The Godfather, Serpico, Dog Day Afternoon.
I just said this.
Now, Bobby Deerfield.
Wake up, Al.
I just want to be with somebody. That's all.
Is it just him in this movie? Who is he? What is going on?
Magnetic. Idolized, but alone.
Oh no. He's Rocky? Is he a race car driver or a boxer?
Moving in his own world. Motivated by disaster.
Race car.
Courted by death
Oh god.
and women.
Death and women, cars and gals. A real man's man.
Living for the moment.
Of
Could he be
racing.
touched?
And I don't want to scare you or anything.
But I drive cars real fast.
But I find you irresistible.
Good whisper acting. Let's go out on the lake.
Lillian. A woman with the instincts and whimsy of a child.
Okay.
And wisdom
And whispering.
far beyond her years.
So she's both really young and really old.
Beautiful. Mysterious.
Okay.
Elusive.
Likes to scream.
You write me notes, take a chance, everything's sweetened by a risk. Risk!
Would she be caught? Al Pacino.
Okay.
Mart Keller.
Cars.
A man of danger. A woman of secrets. Annie Dupere. Someone
I'm sorry.
who knows the truth.
Oh my God.
Bobby Deerfield is about meeting someone, leaving someone, and finding yourself.
Oh, very nice signature. I wonder if Al did that. He wrote with his left hand for 6 months to practice the Bobby Deerfield signature. Well, that was the trailer. First, as I have said many, many times, when a trailer lists other films that came before this that you definitely like, we're in trouble. Unless this is, a sequel to one of the films they mentioned, it's fucking useless. We're really, this is, it's a guy sitting in the movie theater, there's coming attractions, and here's The Godfather, and goes, I like that film. Serpico, I like that film. Dog Day Afternoon, I like that film too. And now Al Pacino is Bobby Deerfield. And even you just know, like, all those titles sound like big and grand. Bobby Deerfield. That sounds like a camp counselor or something. So what I've understood is that, to the surprise of no one, he's Italian. He's a race car driver sponsored by Martini. At no point does he display an Italian accent, nor is his name Italian. So maybe he's not Italian at all. He's just Italian presenting, as Al Pacino always is. And the first half of the trailer is just shots of him, really, not for nothing, pretending to be method, but like not acting. Just like sitting in a booth, like, oh, there's so much going on behind his eyes. I'm like, I don't know how you feel about anything. He's a loner. He's mysterious. He is a race car driver. let's go half the way and say he's a very famous race car driver. And then it says, and then he likes disaster. So maybe he freaks out and throws his helmet at somebody, or maybe there's a big crash and it fucks him up and he doesn't know what to do. And then he meets this woman who is apparently, according to the narrator in the trailer, unlike any other woman ever, it just totally takes his breath away. It stops him. He puts on the brakes, to be metaphorical about it. And they fall in love despite not really having any chemistry that you can see on screen. They whisper a lot. I think you're very attractive. Did she even say anything in the trailer? She's like, you saw her whispering and then screaming. She has no medium. She has no normal indoor speaking voice. It's just highs and lows with her. And it's about meeting people. And it seems to mainly be them going on average dates, going to dinner, going dancing. And then, out of nowhere, he freaks out. So maybe like they left, maybe she had a secret or something, and they broke up, and he didn't hear from her, and he's all upset. So then he yelled at her. He's like, you don't write a note or nothing? Because it wouldn't be, especially this era of Pacino, without getting some strong-necked ranting. And he doesn't care who it is. He could have yelled at the fucking cars. He could have yelled at the people that you're racing against. But no, he had to yell at this woman who's so mysterious and bizarre. And then they centered the phrase "my ass" with a hot air balloon starting. And maybe that's a metaphor of the vehicles and the different vehicles, the different speeds we travel through life. Because here we are, he's a race car driver, he's focused on the road ahead, he's very grounded. Her head is in the clouds, and she's floating away. Maybe this is a metaphor for death. And look, we're going. And it's like, he's not going to be impressed because he drives, very fast cars. He give a fucking air balloon and give a shit. And then that third woman out of nowhere at the end, the French woman, and she's like, I'm sorry, I knew this. Some secret, some shit is going on, but they don't want to delve into it too much here because that's probably the entire plot. That's probably the only thing this whole movie hinges on, which is probably why it's not very good. Like, you can't describe the full plot without giving everything away. It's probably not a strong enough movie. But ultimately, from what I've understood, this seems to be just a bunch of beauty shots of Al Pacino. So, if that's your thing, I mean, great. But I think I saw the best parts here. He wore a turtleneck in one. If that's interesting to you, a balaclava, a helmet. He's going to drive real fast. And unfortunately, he did not drive fast enough for me to want to see this film in full. Sorry, Al. Maybe next time.